This podcast is brought to you by the following
Why don't you go like
sponsors.
this and have lightning come from your hands? Yeah.
I'll just do this.
Effects.
Finishers MMA is located at 3761 Nicholas Street in Easton, PA, Lehigh Valley's home for 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. The amount of people that they have over there instructing is insane. They have J.M. Holland, John Thor Blanks opening up 10th Planet Allentown, Zach Meslaney, Grace Gundrum. It is elite teaching over there. They teach self-defense, no-gi jiu-jitsu, and kickboxing. They have a kids martial arts program that is building and growing, and Grace is teaching every single kids class. Get over there. They are the biggest killers in the game. That's 3761 Nicholas Street in Easton, PA. Do you have anything to interject?
You didn't let me talk. I don't know.
No, I would like trying to get quicker on that. But they have multiple schools, and it's www.finishersmma.com. That has their schedule on there, and it has when they rotate everything. And they have evening classes because if you work and you can't get there, they even have, I think, an 8 o'clock class on Wednesday.
The thing I like the best is that they treat people with respect. It's not like one of those weird places you go and they talk down to you and, you know, like I'm a big bad sensei kind of crap.
No, not at all.
They're super cool guys. Everybody that goes there is nice. Everybody's friendly. It's just a wonderful place to go and learn jiu-jitsu. Wonderful place to go learn choke people.
Yeah.
Just go choke some people.
Every time I've been over there, and I get a little intimidated sometimes going into classes like that, even like going to the gym or like the Y, I get a little uncomfortable, and they make you feel at home there. Super professional. The guys have been doing it for a while. Zach, JM, and Thor all have their black belts. So
and they have crazy top-notch equipment. Everything is awesome. It's not some...
Yep. Every now and then they do
awesome. It's an awesome place.
Seminars and stuff there too. So check it out. It's finishersmma.com, and they are located at 3761 Nicholas Street in Easton, PA. Their social media is everywhere, so you can go find them. And thank you guys for being a sponsor. Taylor Edge Wood Company. Drew Hoagland. They make handmade and local crafting and bringing you gorgeous custom wood design. If you're looking for a custom table, nightstand, countertop, and more, they can help you. Drew made this table and that desk. A lot of people always have asked us who did this, and it was Taylor Edge Wood Company. Their social media you can find is Taylor Edge Wood Co. on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram has a lot of the pictures and stuff. That's the best place to follow them. They just got the website up. It should be running by the time this airs, but that's tayloredgewoodco.com, and he's going to have cutting boards on there. Their T-shirts are really cool. I know they're doing fall shirts for that, and he's just a stand-up guy. He's done nothing but help the show since day one and has really ultimate crafting.
Yeah, if you're looking to get something different for your home and you don't want to have the same boring home with the same boring box store, stupid tables that are particle board that are wrapped in crappy vinyl stuff, check him out. He'll come and give you an estimate, let you pick out whatever you want. He's a crazy nut for black walnut, and he loves the stuff, the smell
He's
of it.
Obsessed with
crazy.
it.
It's a little awkward, but he's very very talented. And like I said, if you want something custom and nothing says that you're cool, then I have a damn custom table and you don't.
Yeah, and you get professional quotes, and he's also got that he's going to be having that on the website where you'll be able to get quotes off of there. So if you're looking for top-notch,
locally sourced,
everything's out of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, support local people.
Yeah, so hit them up. You can hit up tayloredgewoodco@gmail.com for any inquiries on what you need. Instagram's a good way to get a hold of him, and he runs it with his wife, so they're super local to us, and they helped us out since the beginning. So please go check them out, and thank you for being a sponsor.
All right, our next sponsor is All Valley Rooter and Plumbing.
Jared LaBarba. I've been friends with Jared for almost my entire life, and he came down to the studio looking to sponsor, and we had a long conversation, and he wanted help building in the Nazareth area. He has a lot of work in the Lehigh Valley, but he specifically wanted to get into Nazareth, and we have a really big reach in Nazareth. It's not a big place, but we do have bigger reach than anyone else here.
We control the whole
We
town.
own Nazareth. But Jared went through his whole story and told me everything he's doing, and his plumbing is top notch. Yes. They do faucet repair, sub pump replacement, sink installation, pipe installation, leaks, toilet repair, and more. They have 24-hour service, 365 days a year. They charge by the job, not the hour. All services come with a 1-year warranty and guarantee. He's going to be our plumber from now on if we have any problems with the sink and whatnot. Yeah. Having plumbing issues is probably one of the biggest headaches ever.
It's one of those things that if something goes bad with your plumbing, it's really bad. There is no minor plumbing issue. And it's good to have someone that's local that you can call, that you know, and say, hey, I really need your help, as opposed to some guy that he's going to spend, he's going to take 3 hours to get there and he's going to show up. He's going to overcharge you. It's just not worth it. Go with a local guy, super professional. He can do everything you really want. He lists a bunch of stuff there, but I'm pretty sure he can do pretty much everything involving plumbing. So I'm just going to call him for everything. So. Whatever.
Yeah, and you have 2 properties that you can use them for now, too, because you didn't have a good experience.
No, they were horrible.
I wish you would say who it was.
I really hate that.
His website is allvalleyrouter.net, and that is the place where you're going to find all of the information you need to get a hold of Jared if you have any plumbing issues, or if you're just trying to get quotes for stuff. But they are 365 days a year. They are open 24 hours, and we want to thank him for being one of our first sponsors on the show. It means a lot, and all you Nazareth peeps or anybody in the Lehigh Valley who wants a trusted, reliable, professional plumber, please contact Jared.
And our next sponsor is Rips Auto Detail. I love this guy. Go ahead.
One of my favorite guests on the show.
Cool. He's a really nice guy. He's a very good DJ also, by the way.
Yes, and he's super professional at his job. He's got over 15 years of experience. He's located at 630 North Nelson Street in Allentown, PA. He does paint correction, ceramic coating, interior, and pro auto detail. If you follow him on Rips Auto Detail on Instagram, it's insane what this guy actually does with a car.
I am recommending that you go to Popeyes, which is right up the street, and you put fingerprints all over your vehicle, and then you go there, and he will make it perfect again.
Yeah, he's got 15 years of experience. He's got a package for everyone. What he stressed on the show is that he doesn't just do super high-end vehicles.
Yep.
He can do anything from, if you just have a daily driver and you just like having a clean car, you can get that done, all the way up to getting a boat done.
Yeah, well, it's worth it because I had my SUV detailed last year, actually, just because, especially when you live around here with the salt and everything else, if you get a really good detail on it, it actually will keep your car looking better than dealing with all the salt, because you keep going for car washes and stuff. That's not good. So if you get a really good detail on it, it actually will help all that stuff. So it basically winterizes your thing. And plus, when it gets nice out, you just go there and get it, just touched up a little bit, get it, refreshed, and you have a car that doesn't look like you're a slob.
You can contact him directly on Instagram, and that's at Rips Auto Detail, or you can call him at 484-553-1366. If you really want to know what this guy does, check out our past podcast with him. It's got a boatload of information. I didn't know, I knew he was good at what he was doing, and he opened his own business and all that, but to hear the story of how he got to where he's at, and the 15 years experience, he's a super pro. He's a really great guy. Just go check out his stuff at Rips Auto Detail on Instagram, Facebook, and his website is coming soon. So go check him out, and he's one of our first sponsors as well. And we couldn't do the show without all these people, so I want to thank everyone. And shout out to Rips Auto Detail, and give him a follow.
And he gives you a free bucket of chicken.
No, he does not.
He's from Popeyes, says he does. Put that in there.
He didn't even like Popeyes.
Rips, you need to give out free chicken. Thank you.
Check out what he's doing on social media, and we won't use that part. And then we'll end it with, this is a professional Class A operation. Check out the podcast we did with him.
Our next sponsor is Luke Delmeyer Custom Knives. If you've ever wanted a custom knife, say a chef knife, say a camp knife, say any kind of cool custom knives, I'm sure any of you guys have watched Forge and Fire or whatever. This guy actually does that. He makes wonderful, crazy knives. He's leaps and bounds above anybody you're going to have around here. He's a good dude. You can contact him and give him basic parameters of what you want to make for our custom knives. He does sell his own knives on his website.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different knives on the website and his Instagram as well.
Instagram, he puts it up a little bit, and he'll say, hey, man, I'm selling this. His website's lukedelmeyer.com. Yeah, I mean, he lists a bunch of stuff. Like I said, you can ask for the custom stuff. He's starting a new line, which you can talk about, of the chef knives.
Yeah, the chef knife that he brought over to the studio was incredible because he showed me the demo one that they started with that he made out of a leaf spring, which is insane. But then what he handed off to me, I immediately just wanted to start prepping and cutting onions.
You were trying to.
I was excited to cook, and that's what a chef knife should do. And if
you
you're
just kept telling him you wanted to use it to cut something.
I did. And if you're looking for a chef knife or any sort of custom knives that you would like in your life for whatever reason, this guy, the amount of work that he's putting behind it, the craftsmanship that's behind his actual craft with blacksmithing, the dude's extremely talented, extremely humble, and please go check out his social media, and it's Luke Delmeyer at Instagram. That's where you're going to get a lot of his knives. He's testing the knives.
But you forgot the coolest part.
What's that?
You want to make your own knife?
Yeah.
He's got classes.
Yeah. That's right.
He has his own classes. You can go there, look like an idiot, because that's what I'll probably look like when I do mine. But you can go there, and he offers classes and teaches you how to make a knife. And I think that's awesome because there is no one and nowhere in this area that does that.
No. And if you're looking for a custom knife of any range, whether it's something that you're just looking for hiking, or if you're looking for a chef knife, or you're just looking to collect something as a hobby, go check out his social media, check out his webpage, get in touch with him, and see which knife is right for you. And that's lukedelmeyer.com. And thank you for being a sponsor. PMR, Precision Maintenance Repair. Precision Maintenance Repair is owned and operated by Doug Silstra. He's a longtime friend of mine and recently moved back to the area and reached out about sponsoring the show. So I'm going to give you some information on Precision Maintenance Repair. It's a mobile RV service that he's been doing for a really long time. He's extremely skilled and qualified in it. He's been in the industry for over 22 years, and he started his own business. So I'm going to give you some information on it. PMR has been working in the RV industry for over 22 years and has the experience and factory training in all areas of RV service and parts. They provide convenient on-site mobile RV repair services to Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton, PA, East Stroudsburg, and the Poconos and surrounding areas. They repair all makes and models of RVs, fifth wheels, toy haulers, truck campers, travel trailers, vans, conversions, pop-ups, horse trailers, boat trailers, utility trailers, and more. All conveniently at your location. So they will travel out to you, and Doug will completely fix everything on site. He does some of the on-site services include electrical, appliance repair, refrigerator service, water heaters, furnaces, roof, basement, air conditioners, generators, RV, bodywork, plumbing, hitches, tow bars, bearing, packs, axles, travel services, electric and surge back services, generators, hitch installation, tow installations, and more. If you are looking for anyone to fix your RV, he will come to you. It's Precision Maintenance Repair, and it's call or text, and that's 484-387-0048, and that's 484-387-0048 for on-site RV service today. You can also find them on RVRepairProLV.com. That's RVRepairProLV.com. Reach out, get a hold of Doug, and I'd like to see his business grow. It's exciting having friends that have businesses, and then when they want to be a part of the show, I try and do my best effort to help them grow. So give Doug a follow, check out his online, and if you have any questions or comments, you can hit me up directly or reach out to Doug. But thanks for sponsoring the show. Yo.
Well, now wouldn't that be them by themselves one?
I just do 31, then their show 1 because the algorithm keeps it going. So this is episode 32.
Yep. Gotcha.
Never Again Radio, episode 32. We're live on action. It's been a while since we got to do solo stuff, man. We've been busy. We've been cranking them out.
I've been doing a lot of cranking.
A lot of cranking. We did the time we skipped was my birthday week, and then I realized that we're not skipping shows anymore because it was such a motherfucker to get social media back up behind it.
Yes.
It's totally fucking annoying.
And we could have done that if we had shows in the back pocket, but we didn't have anything.
No. We had 2 guests tonight, but they canceled for good reason. And then now we go on Monday, the Brunch Boys premiering on Saturday, which is Dave and Dan, and then Rips and Nate from Scribbles will be next week. So we that should be able to start pushing us around too, with having those 2 extra shows. But I thought that the other night. I'm like, man, we haven't done a solo one in a while. How good was it that DJ stood us up that time, that we actually built this format for this occasion?
Who was it? Who was supposed to be?
It was DJ
Khaled?
Nope.
Oh, God, I hate him.
I forget it. I don't know if it's DJ Z or DJ something.
No. Wasn't it the piano? No, that was
that was at things. I forget the dude's name.
Remember?
He had a cool story. Yeah, he did. He told Chris he'd do it. He panicked. Well, the other guy, he said he was going to do the show up until the day, and then remember I called, and then remember I was pissed down here, and I was like, "We're never doing guests again."
It'll just be me and you.
You're like, "What are we going to talk about?" I'm like, "I don't know. Turn the fucking thing on." I was so pissed. It was so unprofessional.
Well, it's just shitty, and I know things happen, and you have family and stuff like that. Happens,
I don't care if you hit me up the day before.
I don't care.
But don't fucking tell me you're coming every day, and then the day of, you just don't answer my fucking text.
Nope.
What a fucking dickhead. I don't really mean that. He's a nice person. I don't know if he was nervous or what his fucking problem was.
I don't know, but all I know is that...
you want to win no matter what? DJ Khaled style?
Mr. Ripnuts did a great job on my wife's car.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
even the neighbor, you know what's good? When I didn't tell anybody, and the neighbor comes over and he just goes, "Why is your car so shiny?"
Yeah.
She goes, "Well, I didn't get a new car, so I just said, here's the guy who did it." I don't know if he'll ever follow through with it, but no, he even said, he was like, "Wow, it's really nice." And I said, "Yeah, it's one of my friends that did it," and I told him everything about it, but he did a fucking great job. And he had a fucking Porsche in there when I went to go pick it up.
I think he's still working on that.
Ooh, I love it. Like it's kind of like mine was.
Keep talking.
Mine was
grabbing
awesome.
another hams.
Yeah. No, mine had that one was repainted already, so he's just basically finishing all the paint problems. I can't really talk to myself.
Sure you can.
When are we having Old Town Flood come? Oh, I guess you can't really for a while. Fuck. Because they can't do any fucking concerts because they can't have that many people. Damn it.
We'll see. I'm in the talks with him. He was going to come on by himself anyway, so he can at least come on and promote it.
They're so fucking good, dude. I have their CD in my fucking... I don't really keep anything on my CD player, but it's always in there, so I just put it on every so often, and it's so fucking good.
Old Town Flood wants to come on. That Kendall Conrad.
Yeah, the country singer, the girl.
I talked to her. I just started getting into her music. I'm not a big country person, but...
she's talented. The people that she really follows, I'm not super... I mean, I don't hate them. I'm not super fans. It's not my kind of country, but...
What is your country?
Jamie Johnson, Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, George Jones, old people. No, but it's different. It's just the new country isn't really the same. So I don't know, but that's who she follows. But she's a hell of a fucking singer. She writes her own music, which is crazy.
Yeah, she wants to do something.
Everything's
down here.
All of her stories are backed by, or her songs are backed by stories, which is cool.
Yeah, I saw she opened up for some big name country acts that came through from Music Fest or something.
Yeah, that's what's his name's wife.
Yeah,
husband.
I see she's making the podcast circuit, so I'm excited to interview her.
Yeah, we're gonna do better than all those.
I think we can definitely do a better interview.
What's your inspiration? How do you like playing music? When did you start playing music?
It's weird seeing people pop up to do podcasts just solely out of just using it as like a tool to make money. Like I thoroughly do this. Like we never had money in the back of, we were always doing this, but then I was more focused on building the brand and the format of the show.
So you're saying we shouldn't just record a bunch of Skype interviews just so we can pretend like we have a show, because we live so far away.
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people are chasing the money and they're not figuring out the format, and that's why we're able to do this format and switch around and do other formats.
It's the same thing that fucking Rogan said from the beginning. Think about all these podcasts that we used to listen to that went behind the fucking paywall, and all of a sudden they're charging all these people. It's the same thing. Yeah. They thought, oh my God, look at all my followers. I'm going to make them pay to listen. And now you don't fucking hear a single thing from. I haven't listened to Anthony fucking Cumia show, and I couldn't even tell you. It's been over a fucking year and a half. Because as soon as he went behind, I'm not paying for it.
No, I wouldn't pay for it.
Nick DiPaolo, I'll listen once a week. I'm not going to go and fucking pay for that.
I think the Patreon thing is
bullshit.
Is crazy. I don't know. I mean, we're making money. We never made money with this, and now we're paying the rent and a little bit more. So, I mean, this is just the start of it. I mean, like, I think we have a good structure of how we want to do the sponsors, and we're building a network. There's more shows coming on now, like having Zach and JM on. That was so weird for me because I made one of them sit here. Yeah. I was like, I don't want to sit over there because it's just going to feel like I'm just interviewing you for Never Again Radio. So I sat over there. But then in the beginning, I was trying to find my place because they were doing the Finishers podcast, but then I was chiming in, but then I was doing Never Again Radio, and then when I was editing it, I was like, oh, this is going to be so good when the three of us mesh into one show.
See, the thing that's not hard to do is to sit there and have a good conversation with those kids because they can actually talk.
Yeah, they know. That's the other thing too is they've been doing podcasts, so it's not doing a podcast with
someone
the other
who's never
two.
done
and then
it.
Dan and Dave do JCE, so like I was totally, and they're funny, so I was totally comfortable with them, and I'm going to sit in on their show, but eventually
I'm not. Fuck you guys.
The other thing.
Fuck you.
The other thing is that I don't know. It's gonna free me up to eventually start learning.
Wait, what are they
going
to talk? What is their format? What are they going to talk about?
I don't know yet. They're just going to kind of try and keep it loose. I think they're going to talk sports a little bit, but not too much. So I think it's going to be a mix between like pop.
Well, there is no sports.
Yeah. I don't know. They're taking down notes, and I think they're just going to work it out, kind of like how we did. But the two of them, like, they're fine.
Yeah.
And if they're doing it like every other week, and if they don't want to do it, I don't care. And it's like if you keep the format to 45 minutes, I can edit that in a day. It's when they get to 2 to 3 hours where it becomes a fucking problem.
Good God.
Yeah, you love that wine.
Yeah, it's not real wine. We should go on
a wine tour.
It's not real wine. I ran into Caitlin today at Giant too, and I said, "Oh, a bunch of winos here," and she goes, "It's not really wine." And I said, "That's why I drink it."
You can get that at Giant?
Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
Not well, until they restock. We got the last two. That's why I saw it. I was like, hey, they don't have shit there anymore because then would restock yet.
Well, they closed the beer distributor and the wine stores.
Oh, really?
So
they only the liquor stores. So beer distributor should be open.
You know what? I could probably get it at Wegmans.
Well, you know what? Not now. They're not.
Yeah. Well, no, beer distributors not. I don't know.
Not now. They're not.
Who cares? I have Hams. I have Hams Special Light. Soon to be sponsor of all Never Again Studio. It's terrific. Yeah. It's like the beer you would steal from your parents and drink in the woods in high school.
Yes.
Like I feel like
it's like old Genesee.
I feel like if you asked Randy, like Randy's dad would have had this growing up.
He'd have 3 cases of empties in the back of his truck.
Dude, it's $14, and I'm not from now on like getting beer for fights and shit. I'll just pick up a 30-pack Ham Special Light, $14. There was another one there called like Indian Creek, and it was $12.50, but I didn't want to chance it.
What about the Black Label?
Ooh, that's the first thing I ever got drunk on. I was over at Nick Yankoe's parents' house. We were allowed to drink, but we couldn't leave the basement. A lot of my friends growing up, there was kind of the rule. So that we had Black Label, and I didn't know how to act. I was just like,
who makes it? There's a company that makes that.
I was just like, I guess I have to just keep drinking these, and then I'll feel funny. Like, it's weird doing something you don't know what it's going to be, and it's not like drugs where you take it and you're like, what's going to happen? It's like you have to keep drinking them. No. I don't know. I remember being so young.
When I was younger, I drank Busch Light.
Like 14.
I remember gross as shit. I still don't like fucking Busch Light. It's disgusting.
How fantastic is my mustache?
It's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm not calling you sheriff.
The whole reason I started this is I'm on a spiritual sex journey.
No, you're not.
Yes.
What video did you steal that from?
No one.
Are you doing like Kama Sutra?
No, Dave told me he's on a spiritual fitness journey. He's on a fitness journey to lose weight, and he's been going to the gym. So I was like, well, I don't really want to do that.
You should probably come up with something else because the chicken game I'm the fucking head of that. Sorry.
You guys wait
Give up
till
that chicken game.
the weather and the SARS leaves the air.
Fucking whack ass chicken.
I can't wait to do chicken throwdowns. So then I was like, well, I don't really want to lift weights and I don't have much motivation into losing weight because I don't care. And then I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe you should try and get laid. And then I was like, if I try and get laid.
But isn't that what's on the mind of pretty much every male possible?
Yeah. But I don't.
So you're just going to do like a regular walk around male kind of thing.
Yes, but see, that's the thing is I don't do a regular walk around male thing. I chase after train wrecks. So this is now Michael 2.0, who's not attracted to attracted to train wrecks.
This is Michael. This is Michael, probably 4.0 right now.
This is Michael
because remember,
4.0.
No,
I'm full.
Michael, if I'm not mistaken, Michael 3.0 was you were going to go after Wiccan chicks.
Yeah, that's right. I never did land a Wiccan chick. I think I started talking to a couple of them and it was too fucking weird and I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm bringing back sex appeal, Michael, and I went with the fucking handlebar. And then I'm going to start trying to get in shape and I'll keep you updated because I'm going to start dating again. You hear that, ladies?
I'll do a little insider baseball thing here.
I'm back.
But I think there's Summerline, Hawaiian shirts.
I'm going to go...
Hawaiian shirts. Chicks dig Hawaiian shirts.
I'm going to do...
But the cool ones. Dark colors. Black with whites.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm bringing back the linen for sure. But I think I'm only going to go with white linen, Hawaiian shirts, button down, chest out. And I have to find a better shoe. I don't like slip-ons because I fell like a slide. Well, I mean...
That could have been because you're intoxicated.
That happens when I was sober.
By the way, you were intoxicated.
I cut my fucking foot off.
And then Tim told me the next day, I think I laughed when he fell into the ground.
He did.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him. We were the only two who were completely trashed on whiskey. And I went down the steps and then he goes, holy shit. And he pointed at me and laughed and went back inside. And then Keith B Machine Works. Little plug for you there, buddy.
I like his. I said. By the way, I want his.
He listened to 2 shows. He listened to Walter Meyer, and he goes, "Hey, I like the show." And I'm like, I've been telling you about it for years. Come on and just talk.
I want his banner over here though. He's got a cool banner.
No, I'm gonna get it framed.
It's cool. I told him
I
saw him at the last fight, and I said, "Yo, we need to bring this shit over here." It is really nice.
I could probably put it in between me. I got to figure out where my big fat head is. There's some things I want to move around. That's the other thing too is now that there's downtime, I want to move some shit around. I could at least maybe move it. I could put it behind you.
Put it over there.
I could put it. I could put it behind you and get rid of the pyramid one.
Yes, do that.
But I got to figure out what the shot is. I could maybe put it on that back wall too. Let's just point to places people can't see.
Well, watch a video.
He gave me that banner, which was cool. He doesn't give that shit out to people. I don't tag him and stuff, but he has his own fucking brand. He's doing his own fucking thing. I didn't ask to be.
And I never realized you've mentioned the name before, and I realized that was the Keith who was like super famous for making really high-end tattoo machines.
Yeah.
Who's calling me?
Who is it?
Oh, my boss.
Ooh, nice segue to your boss. But that's all I wanted to get off about the sex stuff. But ladies, I am single. I plan on losing 35 pounds. So if you're interested in taking me out and showing me a good time, you might end up in the back of a limousine with me. So reach out. Let's hold hands and maybe go to a movie and share a moment.
Hold me closer.
Your boss
is a weirdo. Yes,
I want him to sponsor the show. I want him to come on the show. I've never been more interested in somebody I don't know just from hearing the interactions between you and him. He is a wild card. He is totally crazy. You can talk him into just doing things.
So his new thing, which I want to get a picture, but it's weird taking a picture of another dude. He has one of those tan Craftsman jackets, that you get at, like, say, if one would buy a lot at Sears.
He always buys the most oddly unique things.
He had the upholstery lady who rents in one of his buildings to put on. Why am my mic cut? I'm sorry. To put on 50s flower pattern, like fabric. all the way around the bottom and up the pockets and all around. I looked and I go, what the fuck
Will
happened?
he do the show?
I don't know. But he had that.
I don't even really want to interview him. I
Sweatpants
just want him to talk.
and a hat. And then
Like,
today,
who would do that?
Today,
I mean, I would, but
he-
that's why I'm intrigued. Like, it takes a very unique type of person that would want to
why would one walk up to me today
In a Craftsman
give
jacket.
me in a Craftsman jacket? Why would he go and give me a bottle of KY fucking lube?
Yeah. That's what you told me, and I was like, I
he goes,
would
"Here
like
you
to
go."
talk about your boss.
He goes, here you go. And I said, what is this for? He goes, well, you're going to be home a couple days. I don't know. Aliens. It's your microphone.
Is it?
What happened? You should see what it looks like on the thing. It's probably him fucking jinxing us.
Hold on.
Was it that thing like moving?
No. I don't know. This did it before. I mean, it doesn't help that I take it off and then put it on the floor and then take it up and put it on the floor.
He doesn't understand that.
You know what that sounded like was the Tarzan jump when you go on the rope swing in between.
It looked almost like, I don't know what he's talking about. He just, I can't. His response, I said, I'm doing a podcast. I'll call you later. Dude, look at the video I sent you now, all capital letters. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what video you sent me. I'm not, I don't care. I don't care. Why do we have to stop mid-show? You take pictures. I don't know what he's talking about.
You stopped for the picture. Look at that mustache.
No, he's very.
Who fucking cares?
He's very
This isn't even off the rails. We can just do whatever the fuck we want. I don't care if this is unprofessional.
So
Anyone who's listening is Rip Nuts.
Yeah, we'll love you, Rip Nuts.
JM listens too, which I didn't know. That's cool. I didn't know people listen to this shit.
No, my boss is gonna live in the office during the downtime. He doesn't want to go home where like normal people would go.
Yeah.
He's gonna live in the office because he's afraid that there's going to be looters. I don't know what they want. There's no money there.
Yeah.
So once
Do you think
again,
it's more of just like a thing where people are like, he like doesn't want anybody to fuck with the shop?
No, he's just completely doesn't want to go home because there's a guy that lives there that he's letting stay there. That's a complete piece of shit.
Ah, there you go. I wouldn't go home either.
but
or I
he,
would just tell that guy to live at the, fucking business.
So then I had to ask him like, hey man, so like you have like your ammo and stuff there? And he
Hams, special light.
goes, like, I go, you have like your ammo there? And he goes, yeah, I should probably get some of that. Yeah, there's not like, you should probably get some today. So that's what we did today. So the office bought me ammo today and him ammo. So he'll be safe.
I'm emailing him again tomorrow, and I'm going to say, hey, I talk to Jesse on a regular basis, and you seem like the type of guy that would like to burn money. Yeah. So I'd like to tell you that you could burn $100 a month by sponsoring Never Again Radio.
Because of all of this stuff, now he's worried about money. But once everything gets back to normal, I want to go make my knife because he's paying for that. So I want to do that first, and then I'll worry about everything else. I just want to make a knife.
No, we're going to make him do both.
Yeah, I want to make a knife. The fucking power hammer's up and fucking killing.
I saw it. I was going to call him.
Oh, dude, I saw the video. I'm like, fuck.
I'm going to try and get him and Drew on, but Drew's got the farmhouse he's redoing. Are you following the farmhouse?
Yes, I am. I am. I'm following it. Looks fucking awesome.
That house is going to be so awesome.
Yeah.
Good for him. He had bullshit going on with where he got a house and whatnot, and I'm
now,
happy with where they landed.
is he going to knock out that fucking wood supplier guy? Remember, he was going to be the guy.
What do you mean?
He was going to go and get raw fucking wood and mill that shit himself.
I think he's just going to end up building an entire thing there. They have plans. I don't know. I've been talking to his wife a lot more, not behind his back.
I've been talking to her late nights. and
Like, I know this is a lot of sex appeal, but he's a married woman.
Yeah, really, how are you going to keep these doors locked? All that sex appeal, people walking by.
I don't know. We're going to find out.
I mean, you got minxes that live all around this area.
I wish.
I'm not going to point directions, but you got some good-looking broads that are around this area.
Hold on. There's so many people texting me.
Yeah, it's Thursday. We're doing a podcast.
Yeah, Torres. What did Torres say?
It's not like we don't put podcasts every Thursday.
Said I'm just finishing up at the shop.
Oh, they have to close, right? Or they are?
I don't know. It's Thursday night. I don't know. Well, no, they're doing takeout. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They're hopefully food businesses get to stay through. Yeah. So like, what did your boss do before all this?
What? Oh, you mean like for work or what?
Yeah. Was he always in the bail bond business?
Yeah, he's been doing this for it's creepy. You see, he's been doing this for almost 20 years. I've been doing it for 13, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how you like this. My profession is really bad for your health, apparently, because everybody I know,
Just stress.
when you look at the pictures of people, when they first start, everybody's skinny and they're all excited and happy.
That's not
And
true.
then-
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
No,
that whole
he's never
family's
happy.
in
He got to
shape.
jail. But no, 10
What's he
years
in
later,
jail for?
he went to jail for, well, first he went to jail because he murdered somebody. And then he became a born-again Christian. That's when he became Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
And then he went to jail again for...
How did he murder him? Like it was in a cold blood or a street fight?
He was in a motorcycle club.
Ooh.
And then he got out, became born again, did all this stuff, and he actually went to jail when he went to Mexico and tried to bring somebody back that fled there. And he was in the right, but it's Mexico and they don't really care, so he went to jail for that.
In Mexico?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So...
Did his wife die, or are they still together?
No, she's dead. She died of cancer. She had really bad cancer.
What about Liam?
He's the one that's running the whole thing.
And Dog's still in Mexican prison?
No. He's been out for years.
Oh.
But no, he's not doing shit anymore. But no, his son runs the business. His other son, I think, runs the other side of the business. I don't know.
I wonder if he's still ripping butts. Anyways, that family is in really good shape, so.
No, but I'm serious. Every single picture you can see when they were younger, everybody's happy and skinny.
I wouldn't.
And then you look 10 years later.
When I'm on the phone with
overweight.
you on this, you literally deal with the worst of the worst, and then their families are all stupid too.
Yeah. I mean, there are normal people that you deal with that like, that are just nice people. Like, not everybody's a piece of shit.
No, they are.
But in the same respect, there's a lot of people that really are dumb. Mm-hmm. That you tell the same thing over and over and over again. Or like the person who called me 3 different times today and they tried to change their voice. And I just kept laughing because I said, I told you this first time that I couldn't help you. No, I don't know what you're talking about. And I said, not only are you stupid, but you're bad at impressions and you should try maybe not call again. And then they called again anyway.
I wouldn't want to have to deal with that shit on a regular basis.
No, it's super awesome. When you have to go in front of a lot of judges and you just sit there and shake your head in disbelief how crazy people are. It's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I had him in the notes. The other thing in the notes I had was that fucking Ninja air fryer that I have. I've been making fantastic food on that fucking thing.
Well, I can't get one.
Why?
I was told that once again I have too many gadgets.
Yeah, I am starting to get a lot of gadgets down here. Jared left the panini press, which I forgot he's even down here. But I think his wife wants to borrow one of the air fryers, so I might give her the little one just to get the fucking space back.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'll ever use that again. The one Keith told me about, the Ninja air fry griller, I made a buffalo burger on that. And it's just crazy what the thing can fucking do. And it's like I melted the cheese in it too. And then I've made so many different things in it and they all came out awesome. And then I wanted pasta. And then I don't have stovetop down here. I mean, Keith gave me the Coleman thing, but I don't want to fuck with fucking. Like, I'd rather just have one fucking thing, make it and clean it. And that was my goals. I wanted to use one fucking item, make everything in it, and then be done. So I was like, I wonder if I can make pasta in the pressure cooker. So I looked up a couple fucking videos and I got like a general idea of kind of how other people have used it for that. And I did it and it works.
Yeah.
So
Pressure cooker rice is really fucking good.
I want to get into that too. Like, I didn't realize like you can use it as a saute thing. So basically the lid's off and then it's just like a fucking pan. So I did garlic and butter and fucking, I did Muma's pork.
Well, I normally don't do that because I want to, I just feel better doing it in a separate pan. And then I dump everything in.
Yeah. Well,
But,
I mean, but that's what I'm saying is if I had a stove down here, I wouldn't be using any of this.
The lady who works with me, I think it was for her birthday, I ended up getting her the same pressure cooker I got.
Yeah.
And her fiance that she has at home, he doesn't work, so he sits at home and just cooks all day.
Yeah.
He's hilarious, dude. He's like a caveman.
Yeah.
So she'll put something in the crock pot, and he'll just send pictures. He just pacing back and forth like around it like a dog.
Yeah.
He just smells food all day. So she's like, just learn how to use the appliances and you can make food. She goes, it was the dumbest thing I've ever said, because now he buys food all the time and eats all. But you know what? He's not fat.
Yeah.
The dude just has a high metabolism, so he
I hate
makes
those
rice.
people.
He's Spanish, so he makes rice every day.
I don't
all day
hate
long.
Spanish people.
And he's got it perfect. You hate Spanish people?
I said I hate those people. You go, he's Spanish. I meant people with high metabolism.
Sorry.
So I don't hate the Spaniards.
Well, yeah, he's Puerto Rican, but they no, he seriously makes rice every day. So he's got it down. She's like, it pisses me off because he actually does it right.
Yeah. When I had it out, I took Muma's pork, and I didn't know if I wanted to mix pork in with the spaghetti dish. And then one of my ex's
What was
stepdad.
His name? What was his name?
One of my ex's stepdad. Shout out to Tom. Made fantastic food. Fantastic food. If you would ask if I hung out a little bit longer than I should have, and was it for Tom's cooking?
Lingered. The relationship wasn't going very well.
One would say Tom was making up for a lot of the things that weren't well. He was a really good fucking cook. There's actually times when I want to drive by the house and just stop and have a beer with Tom. So he had a dish that they did on Christmas Eve, and it was like meatball, sausage, and like a piece of pork. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it's called. I don't know that much about Italian culture. But I was like, all right, well, now I know that I can put pork in spaghetti. And then I was like, I know it's not called spaghetti. Like, the dish is something totally different. This is why I want to have Mind Machine on. So I added that, and then I had rotisserie chicken I added in. So it was rotisserie chicken, the pork, and then I wanted to add bacon. And I forgot that the bacon I got was honey, like maple bacon. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, I don't know if I should mix this. And I was like, fuck it. It's smoke, and there's like, I'm just going to add it. And it ended up being a nice fucking touch, almost like it would have been brown sugar in with it.
Yeah.
So I sauteed all that shit together, and then it's just putting the fucking the raw pasta over top of the sauteed shit, and then I added a little bit of wine. And what I'm going to do next time is add water, because I didn't have enough liquid the second time, and I actually cooked it too long. But it was only 3 minutes in the pressure cooker, and then you let the air come out on its own. So it's basically like the whole thing probably takes 20 to 25 minutes tops, but just it steams the fucking pasta, and then it fucking cooked it perfect.
Dude, people don't. Dude, they don't have any idea.
It was top 3 pasta dishes I've ever fucking had.
Pressure cookers are the dude. When I bought mine, I was literally walking around and had extra money, and I was just like, yeah, you know what? I never had a pressure cooker, so I bought it, and I brought it home.
I thank Tim all the time.
All I did for 2 weeks was just grab any kind of fucking steak or whatever and throw it in, cut up vegetables, and put in broth. And every time
you can
she's
make
like,
soup.
Make everything.
Yeah.
I make crazy soup.
People, like, I talked to Vitro, and he said he boils eggs in it. So you can do like hard-boiled eggs and get it down correct. And then rice I didn't even think of. So I made it 2 nights in a row, and it came both times. The one time I switched over to a different pasta shell. I used penne, and it had to go a little bit longer just because it's a different style.
I like rotini.
Yeah,
because with the spirals.
Linguine was the first one I did.
Rotini with the spirals gets the sauce gets stuck in there, so you get extra. And then what was the other one? The cavatappi, the ones that look like little bow ties.
Yeah, those are good too. But the one then I made, what the fuck did I make? And I actually, it was the corned beef fucking sandwich I made.
Dude, do you see how much corned beef was a giant? Why? I don't understand.
Somebody was like, I need to get corned beef for St. Patty's Day.
But it was corned beef brisket. It was.
But different. I was like, I was like, no one's buying it. Like, no one was like, oh, fuck St. Patty's Day. Like, no one cared.
Because I was wondering why. There was literally.
Because of St. Patty's Day, and then nobody bought it up. Because everybody was buying everything else. You know, that's like a specialty thing you have on St. Patrick's Day.
I'm not Irish. I don't know about this fake holiday.
It's not a fake holiday.
It's a 100% fake holiday.
How do you figure? It's the day to get drunk.
That's not what the holiday is.
It's like Cinco de Mayo.
It's a real holiday based after something. I don't know.
Well, so is you can say that about St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day was supposed to be.
It's based after something.
They chased the snakes off.
It
never happened.
No, they did.
St. Patrick's wasn't even fucking Irish. He was Italian.
A couple of my cousins were there and helped.
Listen, my sister-in-law.
That's why I played the fiddle for a year.
My sister-in-law is from Ireland, and when I went to Ireland for her wedding, I said, "Yo, what do you guys do for St. Patrick's Day?" And they laughed.
Nothing.
and said, it's a made-up American holiday. We don't do anything.
I want to go over there. Kevin said it's fucking
So awesome.
awesome.
It's cheap as shit to go there, too.
It's like $300 to fly there.
Every round trip, and every bar, it's staple. Like here in, PA, every bar has Yingling, Coors Light, and like Bud or something.
Yeah.
Over there, it's Guinness, Balmer's, which is like apple cider, and then they'll have some kind of random beer.
Yeah.
So every single bar is
Kevin said the
like
Guinness
that.
is totally different.
It is.
He said it ruins drinking Guinness here.
Yep. And the thing is, it takes forever to get one because they pour it
And then it sits.
and they poke holes in it,
Yeah.
and they set it down and walk away, and you're like, I just really want to drink one.
Yeah.
So you try to order 2.
I want to go. Kevin's gone 3 or 4 times, and now they like got it down to where they stay in a
I go
town.
to Galway Bay.
He said
where I
they
go.
like,
Beautiful.
you get the tourist shit done the first time you go, and then
Yeah, you can go to
now it's like they know where to stay, they know where to go.
You go to Dublin the first time because they got all that shit, but no, we stayed in Galway Bay. You can walk out in these huge it's so fucking beautiful. And you're driving by. I can't drive over there because it's the other side of the road. And it's really fucking confusing. But there's buildings that are just on the side of the road. Like here, you'd be like, oh, look at that old farmhouse. There's buildings that are older than our country, which is fucking crazy. But Ireland's so fucking fun to go to. I think we paid $400 round trip. That's nothing.
Yeah, I would definitely want to travel there.
And we got to go to Chicago because it's super cheap to fly downtown.
I'd like to go
Chicago.
to Chicago as well. I would literally go there for
Illuminati's for pizza.
I would go get pizza, hot dogs, and either come home or Airbnb and leave in the afternoon the next day. I wouldn't care about
So
doing
awesome.
that.
I love Chicago so much.
Yeah, I definitely want to travel.
I
more.
think when sports are back, we should go down there. And
I would go down there for a weekend
and watch something. It would be awesome, dude.
You could definitely Airbnb and like just bang it out. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to fuck you on the trip. That's not what I was saying.
I was a little confused. Like,
what I was saying is like you can just fly down there. You go down there Friday, Saturday, go to a baseball game, get fucked up, come home Sunday afternoon, and be back at a reasonable hour.
All the bars down there are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome. You got to go in the summer.
Fucking mustache. I think I'm keeping this one for a while. I'll probably fuck it up shaving. That's what's going to happen.
Listen, you got a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's not working. I actually am not working right now, so we're good. We got a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm excited to.
I don't have to work on my kitchen anymore. It's finished.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to bring up is
Finished.
how's your back?
Yeah, it's awesome. When I was a 20-year-old man doing dumb stuff on
What
installing
did you text me? You said she told me I needed to work on the kitchen. You told her I told her my back hurt, and you said I'm halfway into this now. And I said I love her.
Yeah.
I was laughing so hard because I just knew you were probably sweating.
Listen,
you're probably miserable. The kids were probably yelling and like throwing princess dust everywhere.
So what happened was, oh, dude, you have no idea.
And she was probably on the couch, and you were probably just dying in the fucking kitchen.
No. So what happened was, walking over. Oh, Tim's coming over. So I was supposed to start it Friday. I wanted to get it started. And the way it was, I had to start in the doorway because when you look down in the dining room, you look into the kitchen, you have to make sure everything looks fucking straight. So if I went straight in the room, it wouldn't look fucking straight when we looked down the hallway. So I had to go figure out the fucking math and draw all the lines and do all the shit. So I was like, dude, I'm going to have to like figure this out. So she didn't understand that. So I'm like, well, if I make it straight to the room, all the fucking boards are going to go fucking that way, and it's going to look really stupid when you're walking down, walking through the dining room. I said I have to make it true to what it is. So I had to figure out all that shit, and I started doing pieces, and I was like, oh yeah, so we did planks. So instead of being squares, it's 6 inches by 24 inches. So you'll have one full piece, and on either side, those are half pieces. So that grout line is in the middle of that, So when you first start out, every other piece is fucking cut.
Would you say that this floor was done wrong, knowing how you did that floor now?
No.
So what's wrong with this floor?
I didn't do this floor.
No, I'm saying, would you say after doing your floor that this floor does not look like it was done correctly?
I told you way before we did this floor. It's wrong.
There's like an inch off the back.
And the fact that there shouldn't be a seam within like 6 to 8 inches from each other. But anyway.
No.
But no, we started doing it. I was supposed to do it Friday, but I was painting my gun, and I had started at 11, and I left there at 10 at night. So she was probably pissed that I didn't start.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So I, Saturday morning woke up and she goes, okay, let's start. So from 9 a.m. until 10 at night, I was doing flooring, and then I woke up Sunday morning and said, I'm in so much fucking pain. And she goes, okay, well, what's next? And I was like, no, I really can't.
You're like, I need a break.
Like my back hurts, my knees
dude.
hurt, like is really in pain. She's like, well, we have to do this. Like our house is tore apart. So I wanted to do just when you walk
if
in.
only you had downtime.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have to work.
If only you had.
So I had to
if
work.
only you had 2 weeks of downtime.
Yeah, well, it would be great. So I just wanted to get as far as the stove.
Yeah.
That way I could roll the fridge and the stove out of the way and then get behind it. Well, then I forgot that like we have a gas stove.
Yep. You got to
And then
cut
there's
all
a
that
water
shit
line.
out. Yeah.
So I have to like contort myself to get behind there and do all that. So what happened was she watched me enough that she started doing it. So she was behind the fridge putting the pieces in.
Oh, that's good that she actually helped.
So she started doing it. And then I said, okay, well, when I'm at work during the day, you know, you can work on more tiles. And she said, well, you know what? I think I'm going to paint the walls. So I got paint to paint the walls. And then she did that one day. And he goes, okay, well, that's done. What do I do the next day? I said, well, you can paint the cabinets. Painted the cabinets. So then we got all that shit done. So that was what? It is your microphone. Wow.
All right.
Well, that was interesting.
The thing was farting.
Yeah. So then that was what? Saturday, Sunday.
Remind me to unplug this after we're done.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap up soon.
Yeah. Saturday, Sunday. Monday, I worked 10 to 10. So I couldn't do it. So then Tuesday, right after work, I worked until 10 o'clock. Wednesday, I worked until 5, then did this till 10. Wednesday, I did the same thing. And then yesterday, I finally fucking finished grouting. And I just kept saying, I can't move. Like, I don't think I can stand up anymore. And she goes, okay, well, the floor's almost done. And I said, yeah, but you don't, I'm trying to tell you, like, I legitimately can't stand up. I need you to help me. Yeah, okay, well, all right. And then I came home today. She moved everything back in the kitchen, which is good. So I don't, like, fall over shit when I walk in.
Yeah.
But I still had to do all the stuff underneath
So you
the
did
cabinet.
it today, too.
Yeah.
Is it done?
Cove base, yeah, all the metals in the doorways where they all connect. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it worth saving the money?
Yeah, dude, the floor altogether cost me $200.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no, my kitchen's not that big. So it was like $200. And it sucks because I did all the work, but then the paint, we did a whole new kitchen and it was really nice. So, yeah, it's totally cheaper to do it like that. But
Yeah.
I wanted it the way I wanted it. It's just the way it was going to be. And she picked out all the fucking colors. So she's still doing the cabinet doors. I had to do all that shit. And then I had to get all the fucking hardware for the cab. So I've been at Lowe's 3 fucking days in a row
Yeah.
trying to get a door.
Doesn't that suck, too, when you're there on the third time and you're like, I wish I would have just fucking realized everything I needed on day
you should
one.
tell me every time I leave there, I have more shit.
Yeah.
And I don't like to go around a bunch of people, but there I was at fucking Lowe's 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
But the guy helped me every fucking time. Thank God. Dude, I don't...
Now, if you find somebody who knows what the fuck they're
there's
doing there.
15 different kinds of fucking hinges for doors for cabinets.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just said, I was like, why don't...
I never got
I'll
into
just
that
redo
kind
them
of
all.
shit. I'm not excited to get into
No.
the cost of building out a fucking kitchen, because I
No.
will tell you one thing that I've learned from not having anywhere to live for the past 3 years is that I definitely know what the fuck I'm going to want when I do.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm going to have I'm going to have a spa resort bathroom, bidets, showers,
I still said we should get a bidet. You can get them cheap
maybe
on Amazon.
halfway outside.
You know what I want? I want a steam shower.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing shit like that. Maybe a sauna added to it.
Yeah, I want steam.
My kitchen's going to be baller as fuck. It's going to be, the whole thing is going to be for entertaining.
Lady who cuts my hair redid her whole place, and her kitchen's fucking set up to fucking cook.
Yeah.
Like stove on the one side, little hot plate on a fucking island.
Yeah.
All kind beautiful kitchen.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. The Ninja products are awesome, but I do want a kitchen. But I could make some gangster. That fucking corned beef sandwich I made was probably one of the best sandwiches I ever made, and I made it off of some dumb fucking $35 camping fucking thing.
Dude, what I want to do when everything's
that's next.
when everything's
Cooking
back to
show's
normal,
next.
we gotta like split like a half a beef.
Yeah.
Get all kinds of meat and shit, because they can get really crazy, because then you know the fucking meat's from somewhere decent.
Well, that's
You know
what we were talking about doing with that pressure cooker, is we were doing those pork loins in there. And then I was like, man, we could get a pork butt, and then we could do like try and recreate it to be similar to, like add liquid smoke, add a
Yep.
fucking whiskey. Like there's so many different things you
I
can
have seen
do.
that's smoke infused
Yeah,
when you put it on there.
that's what I'm saying is you can do a lot of that stuff.
Everything needs to be turned the fuck off. Is what this is. This whole system is just fucked up again.
Whatever, we'll fix it when we're done. We're on at what, like 40 minutes?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah. I got my timer down. Whatever. We can start wrapping up. I just wanted to get this one out. Like I said, we had a cancellation, so I wasn't going to just not do anything.
No, it's
and
just
then next week we're supposed to do another off the rails or Saturday. As of now, the Brunch Boys is still going, and Zach and JM said, they don't give a fuck. They'll be down here. So,
are they closed now? Did they close?
Yep, they're closed. So everybody's kind of fucked. But I'm not going to stop putting out content. And like I said, the cooking show is coming next. So that's kind of why I've been fucking around with these sandwiches down here and shit. Is I'm just kind of coming up with ideas. And I did the one Insta story, and then it's just going to be finding the format and filming it a couple times. But I think what I'm going to have to do is, because it's pretty much going to be me, is do a three-shot thing, and then do the audio separate, and then do multicam like I did for the podcast.
Yeah.
So it's like when I cut to it would only be a couple cuts.
Are you gonna have the obnoxiously close cut?
What I was thinking
That's
about is I
zoom in.
probably need to have one coming off behind you, so it's like next to where I'm going to do it. The lighting's going to be a thing too. I got to talk to Jer about it, but I don't know what's going on with his job and shit. But I'm trying to crank out as many fucking podcasts as possible. I don't want to slow down. I don't want to neglect the sponsors on there because they're paying for a certain amount of shows. They're actually getting more now than they had before.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I've been asking people to support a little bit more than they are, and some people bought some sweatshirts today. So we're just cranking everything out. And I want to thank everybody for listening to the shows. Now We Go is up, and that's a new show with J.M. Holland and Zach Meslany. We kind of go over... we talk a lot about small business. We kind of talk about a little bit of everything. So I'm excited for that to come into a format. I don't know what those guys have planned for the Brunch Boys, but that's going to be a fuck around show. We have a bunch of guests coming up. I don't know who's going to be canceling, but we will give you something regardless. We can start getting on the Skype calls as well. I know Blown Deadline definitely wants to line something up, and these people are going to have time now. So that's it. Besides me just saying every fucking 3 minutes. Thank you again. Never Again Studios, where you find all of our previous episodes. Balloons was the last one. I had a really good time with him. Check him out. And thanks for listening. Be safe. Drive safe. God bless. Do you have a soundbite? There you go. Thank you.